There's been a lot of waiting. March the 7th was the last time you kicked a ball. You beat Stevenage that day. But fantastic news for the football club. You've won promotion, deservedly so, to League One. We're bringing the news to you direct. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's good news. If it's official, I trust you. I've been digging in my garden. And I've got no reason to doubt you guys. You seem an honest bunch. So I've had a few messages then that I haven't got back to, and Kenny's just tried to ring me while I'm speaking to you. So I presume that everyone's heard, and I'm the last to hear. It gives me a bit of relief because it gives me 10 minutes off my spade, which is being my friend and worst enemy in the last 8 weeks, I have to say.
No doubt it for the football club. Your team this season, with just 9 games to go, have been terrific. When you look at quite a lot of the stats that are in your favour, the highest scorers, joint high scorers at home and away, 60-odd points. You've only lost 8 games all season. You finished top of the table, although that's lost out to points per game. Thoroughly deserved.
Well, like I say, if assuming it all gets ratified and all the rest of it, then I don't think anyone would begrudge as promotion this season. I don't think anybody would. I think there's very few teams that we've played this year where we haven't given a good account of ourselves. I think there's only probably Northampton where we haven't, and that's probably because we haven't played them twice. I think Salford, we didn't turn up at their place, but we did at home. And after that, I'm thinking, yes, there's 1 or 2 poor performances, but we managed to get over the line. And like I say, it all culminates in a terrific season, a terrific achievement for the lads.
It's probably come a little bit quicker, although you've been waiting a long time to finally get that letter P by the side of Alexander. It's come probably out of the blue this afternoon because you were expecting it to drag on a little bit longer for it to get fully through the system. But it has come. It's Swindon champions, Crewe runners-up, Plymouth promoted. You're a League One manager, you're a League One club. What does it mean to you?
Well, it's a terrific achievement for everyone. It's not. Let's not kid ourselves on. It's not about me. I'll let other people talk about me if they want to. I won't recommend it, but if they want to, they can do. It's more about the players. The players deserve huge credit. Yes, we've had to pick them up sort of by the scruff of the neck when we first come in and dust them down and give them the belief that we knew they were good enough. We'd seen them at 13 and 15 and 16. We knew that they were on the right track. And it's taken us a while. I'd have liked to have got there last season, but we didn't quite. We left us pushed too late and we just fell short. I actually felt if we'd have got in the playoffs, we'd have done what we did when I was a player. We'd have gone all the way. But I've said this right from the beginning of the season. We were quietly confident within ourselves that we were going to have a good season. Because, we've had some good experience, some good young ones, and some good experienced young ones. And it made it a real nice blend. We brought in we felt we improved in the summer with what we brought in. Not taking nothing away from Jordan Bowery, but we think Daniel Powell has improved us. I think his goal ratio and his assists and his appearances say that. So we felt as though we've ticked a lot of boxes to give ourselves the best chance, but that still doesn't mean you get promoted. So it felt like I said right from the early outset of the season that we'd have a chance. And like I said, it's down to the players. We just merely knock them into shape and give them the guidance and give them the help when they need it. And, they deserve the credit, all of them. The ones that even haven't played, who've just trained all season, they've trained properly. We've had very little disciplining to do, if you like, because we've got such a good group. Now you could argue that's because we've made them such a good group, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about they deserve huge credit, every single one of them, and I hope that that they get the plaudits and the recognition that they deserve.
It's been a torrid time for the country over the last 3 to 4 months, Dave. No doubt about it. The rest of the summer months are going to be enjoyed by your supporters who've been fantastic. You've grown the crowds at home and your away followings have been right behind you. It's a great day for them.
Yeah, I think that, I speak about the players because that's my job. I think the supporters deserve great credit as well. That it's been a tough couple of years, I would say. But then I think all the way from not just this Christmas just gone, to Christmas before, I think, when we beat Lincoln at home, 2-1, I think it was, on Boxing Day, we took more points from then until the end of last season than any other team. We scored more goals and taken the joint most points this season. So you can say for the last 18 months we've been doing well and had we've been on the right track. So that's got to continue. It's the easiest part of our journey. Make no bones about it. It's the easiest part of our journey, and we've got to go again. And we've got to make sure that, I say, if we are in League One next year, then we've got to make sure that we give a good account of ourselves, and we're not just satisfied with staying up. We're better than that, and we've got to prove that. We've got to make sure that's the case. I did it as a player, going League Two, League One Championship, 2 seasons on the spin. Luton did it 3 years ago. And that's what we're setting the challenge to the boys. And we've got to make sure that that's got to be the aim. It was this season. And I think we've done it fairly comfortably, albeit 9 games shorter than we'd have liked. Because I have to say, I was all for playing the last 9 games of the season. All for it. And we've got to make sure we go again. We've had a long extended rest. And whenever we get back to it, hopefully we'll have a concrete start date to next season. Yes, I've been told 1 or 2 dates. Well, 1 date in particular. So we'll work to that, and we'll get the players back, and they can all go off now and have a nice holiday because they've been working hard without just doing their own bits. I said we can't tell them what to do, but we've said keep yourself in shape and send us what you do. Me and Liam, and then they've been working extremely hard because they wanted to come back, and it's very difficult for them to do it on their own. Whenever I've asked them how are you, they'll go, yeah, it's just keep going. So that they're feeling a bit. It's like, that they're feeling a bit sort of, not downbeat. That's not the right word, but the incessant nature of just training on your own, so they can have a nice, nice 4 or 5 weeks off, and then we'll come back and we'll go from there, and ready for our next challenge. And it's one that if we meet head on, then I'm sure we'll be as successful as we were this season.